In our previous session, we discussed tools for implementation of operations. Part 2. Today, we are going to explore a new topic, and that is industry best practices. Have you ever wondered how successful companies streamline their operations and ensure seamless production to meet market demands? Today, we'll explore the best industry practices for operations and production management, uncovering how these strategies play a crucial role in achieving efficiency, quality, and profitability in the competitive world of manufacturing and beyond. As industries evolve over time, they continuously improve their processes every now and then, and they also improvise the products to stay competitive and meet the changing market demands. In the context of productions and operations management, this progress is completely driven by advancements in technology, lean manufacturing techniques, and of course, the processes optimization strategies. Companies adopt automation, robotics, and data analytics to enhance efficiency, reducing cost, and improving the product quality. Additionally, practices like total quality management and the Six Sigma are implemented to minimize errors and, of course, ensuring the consistency in the production. The integration of sustainable practices such as reducing waste and energy consumption also plays a vital role in refining operations. So by focusing on continuous improvement, industries can streamline their production processes, boost productivity, and of course to deliver higher value products to the market and to the consumers, all while responding more agilely to customer needs and to the global trends. So at the end of this topic, you will be able to explain industry practices for operations and production. You'll also be able to outline the role of industry practices in production management. So let's talk about the materials. Materials and methods in production and operations management continuously improve due to ongoing research and development. Companies that have historically led their industries must innovate constantly to maintain their competitive edge. As new entrants quickly adopt the latest techniques that may have taken the pioneers decades to develop, over time, firms within an industry often converge on similar methods to achieve the desired output utilizing advanced technologies and processes. However, only a few companies rise to the top, not just because of the methods they adopt, but because of the unique practices they implement that drive exceptional performance. These high-performing firms refine their processes, optimize resource utilization, and of course, integrate cutting-edge innovations which eventually becomes recognized as industry best practices. These best practices, honed through experience and continuous improvement, serve as benchmarks for excellence that others in the industry aspire to emulate, pushing the entire sector towards higher standards of quality, efficiency, and innovation. Moreover, processes in production and operations management often stabilize or evolve due to the development of the new equipment and technologies specifically designed to enhance efficiency and output. For example, the Toyota production system, often termed as TPS, which revolutionized lean manufacturing, has been adopted by companies worldwide to streamline their production processes. TPS focuses on eliminating waste, improving quality, and of course, optimizing resources, setting a global standard for efficiency. Manufacturers, driven by the need to capture expanding markets, continuously demand higher quality at reduced costs, compelling them to adopt such advanced systems. As companies strive to meet these demands, industry best practices emerge, providing a framework for excellence. These practices open the door for benchmarking, allowing companies to compare the performance with the leaders in the field. By identifying areas for improvement, businesses can implement changes to enhance their processes, achieve higher productivity, and, of course, meeting the growing expectations of the consumers in a competitive market. Now, let's delve into the topic pragmatic benchmarking. Pragmatic benchmarking is a comprehensive method of measuring a company's processes, methods, and procedures in meticulous detail to enhance performance. It involves comparing these internal practices with those of the superior performers, regardless of their location, to identify opportunities for improvement. This benchmarking approach goes beyond surface level observation, delving deep into understanding how high performing organizations operate and what factors contributed to their success. By studying these best in class processes, companies gain valuable insights into how they can integrate similar practices into their own systems. Moreover, pragmatic benchmarking is not just about copying others but learning the circumstances that led to their success, including market conditions, technology, or organizational culture. It is an ongoing learning process, encouraging companies to reassess their strategies and adapt to the changing environment, ultimately helping them implement new processes that drive continuous improvement in quality, efficiency, and competitiveness. Additionally, benchmarking is a strategic management tool used by the organizations to evaluate their processes, products, and performances metrics against those of leading competitors or industry standards. Some of the uses of benchmarking in production and operations management include: number 1, number of pieces per hour. Number 2, cost per unit. Number 3, number of breakdowns per week. Number 4, customer alienation during a week. Number 5, return on investment. Number 6, number of customer returns per month. Number 7, inventory turnover. We will now understand each usage in detail further. The first one is number of pieces per hour. Benchmarking the number of pieces produced per hour by employees provides a quantitative measure of the productivity, helping organizations identify efficiency levels in their operations. By evaluating the value of an hour of work contributed by each employee, businesses can assess labor cost relative to output, ensuring that the resources are allocated effectively. Additionally, measuring the competency level of an employee through performance metrics and skill assessments enables organizations to determine training needs and optimize workforce capabilities. Together, these benchmarks facilitate informed decision making and drive improvements in productivity, cost effectiveness, and employees' development. Next, we have cost per unit. In order to address cost per unit, implementing best practices plays a pivotal role in automatically reducing operational expenses. By refining processes, adopting efficient technologies, and eliminating waste, companies can achieve significant cost savings. It is crucial that organizations continually strive to minimize cost without compromising quality. This balance of delivering better quality at a lower price allows businesses to gain a competitive edge in the marketplace, attracting more customers and fostering long-term profitability. Moving on, the third metric is number of the breakdowns per week. So the number of breakdowns per week is a critical metric in evaluating the efficiency and reliability of a production system. A breakdown basically refers to any issue or stall that disrupts the chain of production, leading to delays and inefficiencies. These breakdowns can be caused by various factors such as machine malfunctions, inefficiencies in the maintenance department, or it could be challenges in other operational processes. So each breakdown not only halts the production but can also lead to increased operational cost, wasted resources, and missed deadlines. To mitigate these risks, it is essential for organizations to identify and assess breakdowns on a regular basis. This involves conducting thorough root cause analysis, pinpointing where and why issues occur, and implementing proactive solutions to improve the overall production process. Reducing breakdown frequency through preventive maintenance, staff training, and process optimization helps enhance productivity and ensure smoother operational flow. Furthermore, fourth is customer validation during a week. Customer validation during a week refers to the process of consistently understanding and addressing the requirement and expectations of the customers within a given time frame. It involves actively seeking feedback and ensuring that the product or service aligns with the customer needs. When advancements are implemented in design or the production process, it leads to improvements in the overall output, ensuring better quality, functionality, and customer satisfaction. By focusing on these enhancements, organizations not only meet but often exceed customer expectations, which in turn results in better outcomes for both the customer and the company. The process of continuous improvement fosters growth by strengthening customer loyalty, enhancing brand reputation, and ultimately driving sales and market share. Therefore, maintaining regular customer validation is crucial for a company's long-term success and competitive advantage. Fifth is return on investment, often termed as ROI, is a key performance indicator that measures the profitability and efficiency of an investment. To maximize ROI, it is essential for business to adopt new technologies, provide good services, and establish effective policies that promote the development of both the products and the operations. These strategic improvements enhance the overall quality of the offerings, leading to better customer satisfaction. Satisfied customers are more likely to remain loyal and recommend the company to others, thus increasing the revenue. As a result, higher quality directly translates into better ROI, that is, return on investment, as it drives increased sales, reduces cost associated with the customer complaints, and strengthens the company's competitive position. Therefore, continually investing in innovation and quality improvements is very much crucial for achieving sustainable financial returns and long-term growth. We have the number of customer returns per month. The number of customer returns per month is a crucial metric for assessing product performance and customer satisfaction. Monitoring the volume of returns allows businesses to identify recurring issues with their products, such as defects, design flaws, or unmet expectations. By analyzing these returns, companies can gain insights into potential areas for improvement, whether in terms of product quality, packaging, or customer service. Addressing these issues promptly not only reduces future returns but also enhances the overall product offering, leading to increased customer satisfaction and loyalty. Regular assessment of the customer returns is essential for ensuring continuous product improvement and long-term business success. Lastly, we have inventory turnover. Inventory turnover refers to the process of moving inventory from the point of ordering raw materials to the sale of finished goods. It measures how efficiently a company manages its stock, reflecting how quickly products are sold and replaced over a specific period. Managing inventory effectively is crucial as it directly impacts unit costs and helps to increase profit margins. By optimizing inventory turnover, businesses can reduce holding costs, minimize waste, and respond more effectively to market demand. Maintaining an optimal inventory turnover rate is not only key to cost control but also essential for the sustainable development of any organization, ensuring profitability and operational efficiency in the long term. Now, let's have a look at few of the types of benchmarking, and they are mentioned out here. There are 6 types, starting from the first one, that is process benchmarking, second, financial benchmarking, third, performance benchmarking, fourth, product benchmarking, fifth, strategic benchmarking, and the sixth one is functional benchmarking. Now let's discuss each type in detail. First is process benchmarking. Process benchmarking involves analyzing and comparing specific production processes to identify areas for improvement. It begins with an in-depth assessment of the entire production process, including the various stages of input, transformation, and output. This allows organization to pinpoint bottlenecks, areas where delays or inefficiencies are hindering smooth operations. Once bottlenecks are identified, it is essential to investigate the reasons behind them, whether due to equipment issues, workforce inefficiencies, or supply chain disruptions. By understanding these obstacles, businesses can implement targeted solutions to streamline processes, enhance productivity, and optimize overall performance. So, process benchmarking is a valuable tool for driving continuous improvement and operational excellence. Next is financial benchmarking. Financial benchmarking focuses on assessing and comparing financial strategies to optimize performance and cost efficiency. It involves analyzing a company's financial planning for operations with the goal of producing the best quality products or services at the lowest possible cost. This process requires evaluating key financial metrics such as budgeting, cost management, revenue generation, and ROI, that is, return on investment. By identifying areas where financial resources can be better allocated or expenses reduced, organizations can enhance their profitability while maintaining high standards of quality. Financial benchmarking is crucial for ensuring long term sustainability and competitiveness in the marketplace. Third type is performance benchmarking. Performance benchmarking is a critical process for evaluating the efficiency and effectiveness of the key elements involved in production, including employees, machines, and other operational factors. By comparing the performance of these components against the industry standards or best practices, organizations can identify areas of strength and weaknesses. For employees, performance benchmarking helps assess productivity, skill levels, and contribution to the overall output. For machines and equipment, it evaluates factors such as uptime, efficiency, and reliability. This comprehensive assessment enables businesses to implement targeted improvements, enhance operational efficiency, and of course, ensuring optimal performance across all the areas of production. Next, we have product benchmarking. Product benchmarking involves comparing a company's products against those of competitors to ensure they offer the best quality at the minimum price. This process is essential for maintaining a competitive edge in the market. By evaluating aspects such as product features, durability, performance, and cost efficiency, companies can identify areas for improvement and innovation. Product benchmarking helps businesses not only meet but exceed customer expectations, leading to greater customer satisfaction, loyalty, and market share. Ultimately, it drives continuous product development and, of course, it ensures that a company's offerings remain competitive and aligned with the market demands. Fifth is strategic benchmarking. Strategic benchmarking is a comprehensive approach that focuses on developing strategies for business growth by analyzing and comparing an organization's practice with those of leading competitors or industry standards. Basically, this process encompasses various aspects, including research, development, and innovation. So, by identifying successful strategies employed by others, organizations can gain valuable insights into the best practices that can be adapted or improved upon. Strategic benchmarking not only helps in formulating effective growth strategies, but also fosters a culture of continuous improvement and innovation, enabling businesses to stay ahead of market trends and enhance their competitive advantage. Ultimately, this approach ensures that the organizations are well positioned to achieve their long term goals and objectives. Lastly, we have functional benchmarking. Functional benchmarking involves evaluating and comparing a combination of all the activities within an organization across various functions to enhance overall performance. This approach examines the specific processes, practices, and metrics in different departments, such as operations, marketing, finance, and human resources. Benchmarking is essential at every stage of these activities as it helps identify best practices, uncover inefficiencies, and foster collaborations among teams. By understanding how different functions perform in comparison to industry leaders or competitors, organization can implement targeted improvements, streamline operations, and align their goals with the best in class standards. Ultimately, functional benchmarking contributes to a more cohesive and effective organizational strategy, driving better results across all the areas. Let's have a look at steps in benchmarking, which involves a systematic process that organizations follow to improve performance by comparing their practices with those of industry leaders. The key steps include planning, analysis, integration, and action. Here's a detailed explanation of each step along with examples. Number one, planning. The first step involves identifying the specific areas or processes that need improvement and selecting the criteria for comparison. This includes determining which companies or industries will serve as benchmarks. For example, a manufacturing company may decide to benchmark its production efficiency against a leading competitor known for its operational excellence. This step sets the foundation for the benchmarking process by clarifying goals and expectations. Analysis. In this stage, organizations gather data on their performance parameters and compare them with those of the benchmarked companies. This may include metrics such as production cost, lead times, quality rates, and customer satisfaction level. For instance, if a retail company benchmarks its customer service response times against a top competitor, it will analyze its own data alongside the competitor's performance to identify gaps and the areas for the improvement. Integration. This step involves integrating the insights gained from the analysis into the organization's process. It requires collaboration among teams to understand how to implement best practices identified during benchmarking. For example, if the analysis reveals that the benchmarked company uses a particular inventory management system that significantly reduces costs, the organization may decide to adopt similar technology and practices to streamline its operations. Action. The final step is to set specific targets based on the benchmarking findings and developing action plans to achieve these goals. Activities are then conducted to reach the established targets. For instance, if the analysis showed that the organization's customer satisfaction score was lower than the benchmarked companies, the company might set a target to improve its score by a certain percentage over the next year. It may implement training programs for employees, enhancing customer service protocols, and gather regular feedbacks to monitor progress. By following these steps, organizations can continuously improve their performance, drive innovation, and, of course, maintaining a competitive edge in their respective industries. In this session, we have learned that strategy is very much important for operations because it guides the managers in implementing policies which have long-term implications for the productivity, quality, and customer satisfaction. We have also learned that it is very much imperative to measure up to best in the industry by benchmarking and being competitive. That's all for today. Thank you. Happy learning.